Celtics fans, Jayson Tatum went off. He scored 53 points last night in the 17-point comeback against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm going to be honest with you, Mario. I thought we were going to lose this game, but Jayson Tatum came in clutch like we expect him to. Not only that, but Jayson Tatum becomes the youngest Celtic to score 50 plus points in a game since Larry Bird, who did it at 26 years old. And Jayson Tatum's only 23 years old. Let me tell you something, Mario. This guy's a threat in the league. He continues to prove that every other night. I love it. I love it. Woo-hoo. And this was reported by Jim Bontemps, who's from ESPN. So let me go first. This is my guy, Mario. This guy's something special. This is a generational talent. This is a generational talent that comes around every once in a while. I love it. I love it. He's the only reason why I'm watching the Celtics right now. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, Mario, the Celtics are kind of disappointing. One of the most disappointing teams of the season, probably of all four sports, if you ask me. A lot. This was a team that was expected to go big. It's a team expected to go to the finals. A team expected to become a super team within the next couple of years. Some people even argue they should have been a super team already. I think that's a little bit too far, but you get my point. They're not getting that point, but Jayson Tatum is still keeping his team alive. They're barely hovering around 500, which I mean isn't good for a team like them. They should be way above that point. They should be at the Brooklyn Nets level, but unfortunately they're not. They're not playing to expectations, and but Jayson Tatum doing his thing, dropping 53, keeping his team alive is something that we definitely need moving forward. And I'm going to be honest with you, Mario. If we keep doing this for the next 4 years on this contract, he's going to want out within like year 2 or 3. So we got to do whatever it takes to make this team, Celtics need to do whatever it takes to be better, make Jayson Tatum happy because that's a generational talent. Like I just said, if he leaves, who knows what happens to the Celtics? You know what I mean? So I don't expect Jayson Tatum to drop 50 points every single game. I mean, that's a force, but like, he had, just like the rest of the Celtics, they got to remain consistent. Keep up with their conference rivals. And I'm not sure if they're even in the playoff race, are they? I think they're the 6th seed right now.
They're a 7th seed right now. They're
Yeah, so
27.
they're just out of the playoffs, right?
No,
Oh, they're
they're
still in it.
yeah, they're in the 7th seed. So they
Oh,
yeah.
no, so we're barely in the playoff race right now, which I mean, a lot of people expected us to be in the top 3 seeds. So I mean, hey, there's 20 games. It's like what? It was like what? 15 games left of the season, something like that.
Yeah, around there.
Yeah. So
Well,
like
actually, well, hang on, 27, 37, 47, 53. Nah, you still got like around 19 games left, I think. Because
all right.
I think they're doing 72 games this season. So
Oh, and I
you
have a
got around
quote from
19
Jason
games.
Tatum. He says the score 50 is a big thing in this league, and especially at this age, which it is. It'll be a night I always remember, and we got to win on top of that, a big win. Every win right now is big. He's absolutely right. He's absolutely right because even he knows that the Celtics are struggling. They're a team that was expected to do great things, and they're not doing great of things that we would have expected them to. So with that being said, congratulations to Jason Tatum. That's my guy out there. Keep representing the 508. You feel me? That's what we do here. And look, like Jason Tatum said, I got my advice to my Boston Celtics: make every last game count. You can't afford to lose another damn game.
No, absolutely. First off, congratulations to Jason Tatum. Honestly, on a career night, he absolutely played amazing. Look, man, going back to that draft that he was in, right? Lonzo Ball, Markel Fultz, him and Donovan Mitchell were the two best players in that draft. And I'll say this right now. I think out of all the young players, to be honest with you, like besides probably like Luca and maybe Trey, those are exceptions. I think Jason Tatum and Donovan Mitchell are the two most polished players in the league. And let me explain it. Actually, you know what? Take Trey out of it. What I mean by polished is like you look at besides Luka Doncic, you look at those three right there, Doncic, Jason Tatum, and Donovan Mitchell. It seems like they're really good at everything. They're really good. They're all three of them are really good at defense. All three of them are really good they have really great handles, have really great shooting, can drive to the rim. And that's what I love about those guys right there, like Jason Tatum and Donovan Mitchell. It's the fact that like you there's really not a weakness in their game. They can do so much. But going back to Jason Tatum, yeah, I mean he's absolutely right. Every game matters, every game counts. And they think and NBA players, like whether we believe it or not, they think about the really good ones truly think that way. And I like that mentality by Jayson Tatum. Make every game count. Every single win is big for us. You can't take every game for granted. You can't take an opponent lightly, or else it could really mess you up towards the end of the season. So I definitely agree with Jayson Tatum saying, like you said, we had high expectations for the Boston Celtics. We thought they were going to be a top three seed this year. Right now they're not living up to expectations. So something's got to they got to figure out what's going on and why they're in the seventh seed opposed to being a top three seed. But there is 19 games left in the season, Nate. So who knows what could happen within those 19 games. But yeah, Jayson Tatum, he absolutely went off last night. Now the whole thing is, we don't, like you said, we don't expect him to drop 50 a night, but he needs to be great consistently, and he has been very good consistently. But I want to see Jayson Tatum hit that extra level, like I know he can, like this. Like, let me be honest with you. I know if he wanted to do this two nights in a row, he could. Not It's not that he don't want to, but I know that there's like another level of greatness to Jayson Tatum. When I look at him, I see like his play style reminds me a lot of Kobe. Not him himself, but like his play style reminds me a lot of Kobe. And regard and we should expect it to be, because that was his idol. You know, so I really want him to I just hit that extra level and become that great player. Right now, he's a very good player. I want him to become that great player for the Boston Celtics, because the Celtics are a franchise of greatness. Now, again, congratulations to him on becoming the youngest Celtics player to drop 50 points. Before him, it was Larry Bird. And when you're in a conversation with Larry Bird, I think that really is an honor. And looking at all the Celtics players who came in and came out of the Celtics organization, the fact that he's in that certain tier list with Larry Bird, it says a lot, and it says what he could, and it shows what Jayson Tatum could really become in the future. But I know there's an extra level to this guy, Nate. I know there is. I just want to see it come out. So with that being said, I wish the Boston Celtics the best of luck. Again, congratulations to Jayson Tatum on his career night, and I can't wait to see him play more.